Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a really good long weekend. So today you have a few things that you're doing, and I'm going to try to just show you that virtual classroom real quick. So you have the hook post test that you're going to take. So that's just a 10-point quiz. It's the same thing as your pre-assessment. It's just now the post test. So you're going to complete that first. So pause and go complete that. Then you're going to complete your thesis statement pre-test. So again, pause now and go complete that. And then what you're going to do is watch this to complete the question that I posted. So we are going to just quickly work on thesis statements. So a thesis statement is the answer to the question. So for example, this task is the same thing as last week. So it's all about school uniforms. So write a letter to the Board of Education arguing for or against school uniforms for the district. So because it's not stated as a question, I need to think, okay, what is this asking me? So it's asking, should, and I'm going to type this down here, should school uniforms be worn at, I'm going to skip down, otherwise you won't be able to see it, Walton, Verona Independent Schools. So that's really what it's asking me. So I always need to figure that out first. So then I'm going to respond in a thesis statement. So my thesis has to be a one-sentence answer to the question. So you should probably jot that down somewhere. A thesis is a one-sentence answer to the question. And it never uses yes or no. So those are our no words. We don't use those. So a thesis statement also stays in third-person point of view. Also great to know. So it might say something like, school uniforms should be worn at Walton Verona Independent Schools because, or school uniforms should not be worn at Walton Independent Schools because, and then I need to give 3 reasons. So that's my priority right now, is I want to come up with something that would say like, Walton Verona, or school uniforms should be worn at Walton Verona Independent Schools because saves money, saves time, saves the planet. Don't use those 3 reasons unless that's actually going to work. Also, if you haven't noticed, we're basically building a paper here. So you actually want to try to give some good reasons. I would do a quick Google search. Try to find some actual good reasons, either for or against. It can't just be like, I hate them, they're gross, it's yucky. So try to come up with 3 good reasons. So again, I need 3 reasons in my thesis statement. I need it to not include first person, and I need it to not include second person. It's only in third person point of view. So it says they, he, those kind of words. So again, I'm going to take the question being asked, and again, if it's not done, I'm going to need to come up with my own question based on that. So just like I did. See where I said school uniforms should they be worn in Walton Independent Schools? I had to come up with that question because there wasn't really one asked, so I had to figure it out. So I'm going to now try to come up with my thesis. So based on the feedback that I gave you on your assignment on Friday, you are going to paste the whole introduction now with your thesis on that question for today that's labeled 9-8. So I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to take my background, and if I've given you feedback on that, you need to fix it in this one. So again, I'm going to have my hook, my background, and my thesis now, okay? So I will check your thesis on this one and provide you some feedback if you need it. If I'm not giving you feedback, it's because you're doing exactly what I'm asking you to. So if you're getting a good grade, clearly that's why. So just remember that moving forward. Normally I'm responding in the comments. Also, utilize my office hours. So I will be on at 2 today. Use sulky office hours to get on there and ask me, because it's way easier to just hop on, ask, and get off. I know I preach that all the time, but it seriously is so easy. So again, moving forward today, you are going to come up with a thesis, which is a one-sentence answer to the question, which I provided for you, and you're using this same prompt as last time. So you're going to use that to answer. So should school uniforms be worn at Walton Verona Independent Schools? I'm not going to answer that. So I'll have my hook that I already did because it's on last week's assignment. I have my background information, again, because you already did last week's assignment. Remembering that if I need to fix it, I'm going to do so. And then I add on my thesis statement. So I'm going to put all that on that question, okay? If you have questions, reach out. Make sure you're specific and don't just say like, I don't know what to do. Say like, can you reiterate? Try to phrase it in some good way. So again, you are completing, I'm giving my hook, I'm giving my background, and I'm giving my thesis, okay? So 3 things, and you've already done hook and background, so I only need to come up with the 1 sentence, okay? So I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget map testing is Friday for math. So we will be together soon, it looks like, if you're virtual, maybe not as soon, but I look forward to seeing you guys, and let me know if you have any questions, as always. See ya.